Well, hello everybody and a good evening to you. We've got a great show lined up. So this is the second look at our fantastic one-day special brought to you by Pink Frog, and we have got the immensely talented Hazel with us. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well. Every time I work with you, I learn something new.
Oh, that's good.
Genuinely, I'm looking forward to this. And you said something to me in the, just we're getting ready for the show, which warmed my heart. Because you said that you were crafting earlier. I hope you don't mind me saying this.
I don't mind you saying.
Hazel was telling me she started humming. Because you felt like you were at home crafting in your happy place. And that's nice to feel that you are that comfortable here at the craft store.
I know, I just forgot where I was.
Good.
What can I say?
Look, that's what crafting is all about.
Yes.
And Pink Frog bring us some beautiful things. And I know you're a massive fan of Pink Frog.
Yes.
Look, one day special, we've got to talk to you about this because second live hour, you've only had 60 minutes of time, well, to be precise, 57 if we're going to be pedantic. 57 minutes live with Hazel, and now we're approaching 70% of the stock. 70%. So we are approaching 70% of the stock. It's a good look. It's a good one-day special. Hazel.
It is. I absolutely love the stamps. They just are so easy to use. Something in there for everyone, and lots of different techniques, and that's what we all love.
Well, look, if we break this down and we think about it, and actually stop that. Look at the freedom price. What? £29.39. Look at that saving, £11.26. But as crafters, you really appreciate it's a genuine saving. Look at the size of these stamps and the amount that you're getting. Have to say, the stamps are beautiful.
Thank
but
you.
the best part of the bundle is not only have you got these beautiful new stamps, but then you've got your super smooth. We're going to get 50 sheets of
50 sheets of super smooth, and then 5 of each of those colours.
The true colours.
Yeah, so that's 75 sheets in total, and at a freedom price, it's like you're not even paying for them.
And you use them and you love them. And I know Pink Frog has an army, a legion of fans out there who will not use anything else.
I know.
You know, it's the card of choice for so many crafters.
It so is. It's the super smooth, the watercolour, they're all just fantastic.
Very, very good.
Yeah.
Just for anyone who maybe hasn't used the true blue before, true colours rather, before, they're coloured to the core and they are a true representation of colour. And you know, the only way you can really appreciate it, say the black, if you hold up the black to another piece of black cardstock you might have at home,
then you'll see.
And then you look at it like, what? Okay, wow. You really appreciate how good those colours are.
And don't forget they're acid and lignin free as well, so they'll go through all your scrapbooking and your memory books as well. Just work
You've
brilliant.
made some beautiful samples here.
Not just me, the design team too.
I apologise. The team. Just going to hold these up because here are the boards just showing you all the stamps that you were getting. Now, come on. Look at the detail that you're getting in these stamps and lovely designs.
So that like bow at the top, that's so simple to flip over and make into a wreath, which I will, hopefully, fingers crossed, if this still sucks, I will be demoing that.
Going to do that. Lots of elements, but beautiful. It's kind of got an illustration feel to it.
Almost scribbled, just really,
Looks like it's been hand-drawn. And then you've got your words in here. I like the words too.
We were asked so much. So when we first started doing stamps last year before Christmas, I think it was about October time, we used this font within our sets, and so many people asked if we were going to do them in the Christmas greeting, so that's what we've done.
You know, I think this set, and I know why it's so popular, it's a great size, it's elegant but legible too.
Yeah. And you've got the choice to, because it's graded, you can add the colour at the bottom as well. It's just gorgeous.
That is the one-day special. Freedom price is exceptional. If you're a Freedom member, I've got to tell you, forget approaching 70% of the stock. We are at 70% of the stock. We're only 4 minutes into the show. Let me show you some examples of what you could be creating. So thinking on those words. Now, how beautiful is that? This one's from, I'll read out the names. This is
Anita.
Anita.
Yeah.
You know that you couldn't even see that. You know all the
because it's in. I know each one's style.
Oh, okay.
So Anita loves fussy cutting. So that's using the poinsettias from the festive sentiments and the festive. So just using that one set on its own. But how effective do they look?
Anita, beautiful. But then we've got this one here, and a no name.
That's because it's mine.
Oh, okay. Well, we talked about the wreath.
Yeah.
So creating the wreath.
There you go, just flipping it up and creating the wreath. But that is just so simple, just one stamp colour and that's it.
That's beautiful. As we explore, this is nice. Now, come on. So you've got your little robin in there as well. That is a really elegant card.
So building up that wreath, what Cheryl's done there, she's used the Pearlywinks stamper ring.
Yeah.
So creating that perfect wreath around the robin.
I like that. Nice. And as we go through, I'm trying to show you a mixture of different, because they're all fantastic. Oh, these next two you're going to absolutely love. These, you are really going to like these. Now, come on. Look at that.
So that's Anita's as well. And can you see the kind of shine? It's got a copper tone. So that's using the Christmas collaboration set from Pearlywinks. It's got the copper, the gold, the silver, and the pure pearl.
And then we've got this one, which I absolutely... They're very vintage now.
And this one's Katie, and that's a mix between... yes, it is a mix between both sets, because you've got the poinsettias on there, and then you've got the robin and the boughs.
This you would be forgiven for thinking...
That it was a paper.
Yeah, she bought patterned paper there. I think that's absolutely stunning, really nice. Speaking of the poinsettia, you could do... I mean, that, to me, that doesn't scream... I know with the joy it is Christmassy, but
it could
take
be
that
anything,
away all year round, really.
Yeah. That's Claire's.
Yeah, that's Claire's. And it could, Emily, our producer, saying it could be like a passion flower.
Yes, it could.
Yeah. Or how about this? Now, exploring more of the words.
Again, that's using a lot of the Pearlywink sprays. You've got the diamond pearl on there as well. You've got the colour pop and the vibes. It is, yeah.
Like these.
I just wanted to show how just using the words, not in any particular order, but you can instantly see Christmas wishes, season's greetings. You've got your joy, your peace, and you know, oh, my voice has gone. Noel.
Well, I'm just going to show you one more. One more.
That's clever.
Boom.
That's clever, isn't it? That's, that's Claire. Is it? Yeah, it is. I had to question myself then.
That is such a beautiful card, but really achievable to make. Claire, absolutely stunning. They're all great. Now, I've got to apologise to everyone because I misspoke. Earlier I was saying that we were approaching 70 and we hit 70% of the stock. 70% of the stock has not gone. I'm sorry. 3/4 now.
No way.
Absolutely flying. We were joking, genuinely, Hazel and I were joking, saying, oh, do you know, imagine if the one-day special sold at this hour. It actually could. And we didn't think, we thought a little might hang on till 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, but yeah, it's flying. So, 8 o'clock, sorry, tomorrow morning. So that is the one-day special, 356-211, your item number. It is busy. Now, happy hour, we weren't going to bring this back, but I have to thank our producer, Emily, because she is the people champion. And she said, thank you. Emily said, do you know what? The viewers deserve an absolute show. Emily loves a bargain. So the viewers deserve a bargain. So if you did miss the happy hour earlier on, this is what we're talking about. Oh, it is beautiful rainbow mirror card. That is how much you are getting. I mean, that's a wodge, Hazel.
That's 2 kilograms. It comes in a big box.
Well, Hazel, I tell you what, forget that. I'm just going to test this out. Hey, you could do a workout with this.
I was waiting to see the biceps.
This is ridiculous. Well, tell you, I've got to be careful, the shirt might rip. No, but you can see, look, joking aside, the amount that you are getting here is ridiculous. Now, I want to stress that this is, once it's gone, it's gone. We categorically know we cannot get hold of any more stock. It is an absolute bargain, matting, layering, die-cutting sentiments.
Yeah. You know, quite often we'll put a strip across our card and we just want that little bit of mirror showing. Perfect for that.
And that price, $9.99 for the amount that you are getting. Absolute watch. It is a bargain, and we're already busy for that as well. So that wasn't meant to be on this show. So thank you to Emily for sorting that out. 272-446, your item number. Let's jump onto the website. Website is a great way to have a look at everything on the show. So we've got True Colour. If you want to go for that, stock up. We've got more stamp sets as well. So if you missed out on any of the previous collection, do have a look. But at the moment, so many of you are going for the one-day special and the happy hour, and I do not blame you. If you do want to stock up on your watercolour cardstock, your super smooth, it's all there. And we've also got speciality cardstock too. So lots to enjoy. Okay, so we're going to be heading to Hazel now for our first demonstration. Can I say Hazel is really good with giving tips and inspiration. She is a true crafter. And one thing I just wanted to talk, Hazel, because with the one-day special, we get instructions as well.
We do, yes. You'll get. They're down there, just by that. That's it. So you'll get a sheet in there. That's probably the wrong size one, but it'll come like this, and it'll have the instructions for 10 different folds to work with your 15 by 30s, which are in the one-day special.
So,
but you'll
you
also get the frame instructions as well.
So we got pop-up cards, inverter stepper, twisted easel, your pizza boxes, your gatefold, Z-fold, easel, pocket card, 10 card, handbag card. All of those will come with your one-day special.
So like that sheet is for the 20 by 40s, which is next down to the counter. Each one has got slightly different things. So if you get your instructions home and it hasn't got a pizza box on it, it's because it's from a different set.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Thanks for that, Hazel. Right, what are we going to do?
I'm going to do a twofer.
We love a twofer.
And I'm going to keep it surprise.
Okay.
So I'm starting off with a sheet of super smooth, which is 14 centimetres square. And just to save me a little time, I've just inked all over it, and I've used ice spruce.
Okay. Joe, I thought you'd use some of the Pearly Colour Pop.
I didn't, because I wanted it subtle in the background, and that's why I've chose ice spruce. Chosen. I've just flicked water at it and then took it off, and that's what's given me that effect. And I could use my Colour Pop on there. It would work great. It
looks like a lovely little snow flurry you've created.
Fabulous. That's exactly what I wanted it to be. So then I've taken my word Christmas, and I'm going to create myself like a brickwork background.
You're a Christmassy person, Hazel? You like Christmas?
I do like Christmas, but it's hard because I get quite stressed, and by the time I've finished doing everything I need to, it's like, and relax.
Are you the resident cook as well? Do you have to get all the food ready?
Do you know what? I know what's going to be happening now. My husband's going to be sat there laughing. He does the cooking. I'm not going to lie, he does it, because he's the best.
You've got a good one there. There you go.
He is the best. And if I attempt to cook, well, that's wrong.
What's
and
your
this is how
name?
we go. Paul.
Paul, you're a good guy. Cooking all food. There you go.
So I'm just going to go along and keep stamping this along. And I don't usually ink up like this, but I'm just doing it for speed.
So how, just anyone at home, how would you normally do it? Just to say.
Rule is to take the ink to the stamp.
As opposed to,
Yeah.
Okay.
You just in case.
But live TV.
Yeah.
Now, Hazel.
Yeah?
You're impressed that we were at 75%, right?
Yeah.
Well, we are 12 minutes into the show.
Okay.
And I don't want to worry you. 80% of the stock. Of the
I've
one
got
day
loads of demos, you know.
80%.
I obviously carry on buying. It makes me happy.
I'll let you know the situation we're in now. Genuinely, we didn't think that we would be in this position 12 minutes into the show, really. But our producer Emily is already making some calls in anticipation. That's serious. So if you do want to go for the one day special, we have got queues on our phone lines, and I just want to point something out. Pink Frog, as a rule, and I don't want to speak out of turn here, but Pink Frog, as a rule, can normally get more stock for us. But if we do sell out, it's going to be on extended delivery. I have not, and I want to stress this, I have not had confirmation that we can get hold of more stock, but one day special is busy. So if you want to get on immediate dispatch, if you don't want to miss out on the deal, if you're a Freedom member, happy days, because the saving goes even better. Freedom membership, I think $29.39 for everything you're getting here. It's an absolute bargain. It's a compliment, Hazel, to how many repeat fans and customers Pink Frog have. Because that shows the quality that Pink Frog produce. Second
to none. Honestly, it's the best cardstock I've ever used, and the stamps I love. I love stamping and getting messy. So that is my background. As easy as that. I know we flipped off in between, but that will make a great card. I'm going to now
great pattern paper. You'd buy pattern paper like that.
But it's the same colour ink pad that I've used, but because it's blended and then stamped, it's obviously a little bit heavier. I'm just going to get myself a circle die and a little bit of our Scotch tape, because it will just keep it in place.
It's a good low-tack tape, Scotch tape.
Just centralise that. I'm just going to go by eye and stick that down, and then we'll run it through, just give it a quick cut through our machine.
And it's something, Hazel, I know you're keen to impress on everyone at home, but if you are using dies, please always tape down, because it's the only way we can ruin a die if two dies jump over or overlap each other.
It's happened to me loads and loads and loads of times, especially when you're doing workshops. And the ladies,
rushing.
and I'm like, who's done it? Come on.
Oh, so you're
and
doing
they're
a
all
workshop
hiding.
And someone hands back
they're
the
all
die.
hiding. It was me. Okay, so that gives us our two bits. So I'm going to make two cards out of these.
Okay.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some brown ink.
Nice.
And I'm just going to ink around there, just to give it a little bit of an edge. using ground espresso because it's one of my favourites. This is quite a vintagey, grungy card.
I like the colour tones you picked.
You can do it in any colours. I mean, but I've just chosen these because I liked them.
They're a good choice.
And I don't know why. I said it was giving me a vintage feel, these stamps. I've used a lot of brown card, which on any other years I've not used brown card like I have, but the true brown just works beautiful.
You like the true brown?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we just add a little bit of ink to there. So we'll start off with the outer edge.
Hazel, I know it was a simple thing, just doing that background.
Yeah.
So it's so effective. I'm looking at this now. I would absolutely recreate that. If you're going for the one-day special, do it. It's very simple to do.
It is simple, and that's what we want when we're making Christmas cards. So we're going to use one of the true brown from the set.
Okay.
Just going to put my lid on the ink.
And we will get the scoring instructions.
You will get the scoring instructions. So we're actually making a half fold, which is really simple. It's just score at 15.
Okay.
I'll just keep this one simple.
Nice.
And then I've got myself a layer of super smooth, which should be 14.5 centimetres.
Okay.
And that's going to go onto there and go on there. Now I want to put the pine bough in there. So I'm going to use my platform.
Okay. Do you tend to use your platform a lot stamping?
I do use my platform a lot, but I also use blocks for speed and getting into the bits that I need to get into.
Mixture.
Yeah, so this bow here, I want that coming down, so I'm going to need to use this to kind of see where I want to place it.
Nice. Are you ever going to bring back, or can we find the instructions? I'm just looking at how you store your stamps, and you guys, the whole team, created their own little storage books.
If you go on to, well, it's on Pink Frog Inspiration or my page, which is Dragon's Papercraft. There's video on there, and you can see exactly how we've done it.
It's so clever. If you look at this.
This has got like a wrap. This is one of the small ones. If I grab this one.
Okay.
So they are 6 high.
Yeah.
Can't get it. There you go. It's just an A4 sheet of card that you score at 14.5 centimetres from each end.
Nice. If you just
and that gives you.
Side, Hazel, so we can see. There you go.
It gives you that little. That's a 7mm gusset then, and then they stack on top of each other. I have added tabs in these ones, and then I've just made a wrap to go round to make it sturdy.
Open up for a second, we just show everyone. It's so clever to house all your stamps. You're housing your stamps from the one-day special. Very easy to do. To go on to Pink Frog Inspiration, right?
Yeah, Pink Frog Inspiration. You'll find that all on there.
And what cardstock did you use?
Super smooth.
Always a super.
Got to be super smooth. But when you stick them in, when you get the stamps, they've got a printed side.
Yeah.
If you put your tape on there, that sticks down flat. Take the carrier sheet off, ink that up, fold that over and rub it, and then that puts all of the print on, and then put the carrier sheet over there to protect, and that's where you can then stick your masks.
Oh, you're clever.
Because we all need masks.
Yeah, of course. All right, sorry to divert
That's
you
fine.
from the
I hope my stamp hasn't moved. I'm sure it hasn't. No.
Okay.
Right then. So I'm going to use a VersaFine brown ink now.
Okay.
Ink that one up. I'm just going to check something. Because I'm not going to stamp that first, and there's a reason for it.
Okay.
Because I want to get my sentiment in first, so I'm just going to pin this in place where it would be.
Yeah.
I need to just make sure, because otherwise I'd look a bit silly when it doesn't fit. So we're going to have Christmas.
Nice.
And we're going to have wishes.
Yeah.
So just position that. And now let's see. Yeah, I would have just got away with it, you know. You know, at the beginning when I said I was too honest.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm just going to take that off because I know it is going to work.
Oh, wait, don't
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Don't worry, we'll get round.
There's always a way.
Okay, so I'm going to take that out of the way now.
When that happens to me at home, I just tell everyone I was going for a grungy look.
I'm going to put some flicks on it anyway, so it won't matter. So there's our pine. Let's put that back. And now I've got to very cleverly position my Christmas in the same place. So I'm just pausing and holding my breath. make sure
full
that
confidence in you. Now, would you think green would complement the design if you injected a bit of green in there? Would that work?
Absolutely, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
I'm glad you said that because I'm going to help you out by injecting a bit of green onto the screen, everybody. We are limited stock. What? How has this happened? We're only 20 minutes into the second live hour. Limited stock. Now, this is serious. So I can hear in my ear, frantic calls are being made now. So if you want to get hold of the one-day special, now is the time to pop it into your basket. Less than 10% of our stock is remaining. You've got the stamps, so 2 beautiful stamp sets. You're going to get 50 sheets of the incredible Pink Frog Super Smooth, which is amazing. And then you've got 5 sheets of each of the colorways of the True Color as well. So 75 sheets in total. And look at the Freedom price. And I know so many of you are Freedom members, but all of that for under £30, $29.39. We are busy. There is a real surge. And it's funny because the busier you guys get, the more frantic we get trying to make calls to make sure that if it does sell out, we've got something to do. So we are very, very busy. Okay.
Right. I'm just going to put down some brown because I've got a little bit that I've got to cover up. Okay. So what I would do if I was at home, I wouldn't just chuck it in the bin or turn it over.
No.
I would add, so I'm just going to add down some flicks of brown around just to take our eyes off. Yeah, good. I'd stand back because I'm right messy with this. Okay, so that, just clean that up. And then I'm going to use one of our watercolour pencils.
Yeah. Do you know, these are really good pencils.
They are super. Super.
Yeah.
I absolutely love them. Yeah. Some of mine are they're getting so short. I mean, look.
That's a well-loved pencil. You like that colour?
Yeah, I do. And do you know what? I'm looking at the sample that I've made in this that I'm following, and I'm thinking I really would love some red in there. Yeah. So I'm going to get some of these little berries, and I think I'm going to get these tiny ones, which are on the other set. Okay. And I'm just going to... Yeah, we will go with that dark.
And you know what's so nice about the one-day special, because we talk about the 2 sets of stamps. You're getting both. This isn't a question of picking options. So, that's a really useful stamp to have, adding those berries.
Yeah, it's just going to add a little flash of colour.
And we can put the berries wherever we like there. That's
of course
nice.
You can, yeah. And then the little pencil, just to add a little bit of red.
It's funny, Hazel, how a small stamp, when you're looking at a stamp on a sheet, so all the stamps to choose from, you'd be forgiven for sort of glancing over that and thinking, well, that's okay. But when just such a small stamp can suddenly become your favourite. I
know, and little stamps are brilliant. I don't know if you've seen, I mean, we're great friends with Pearly Winks and we love their sprays, but they've got a little, a piece of kit called a stamper ring, and it is excellent for your smaller stamps. You could make a wreath out of this little tiny stamp. Oh. And yeah, there's some samples in amongst that have been made using these stamper rings.
Okay, you have to have a look at these stamper rings.
It'll be, I'll help you find.
Okay.
We'll
at some
come
point
to
this
it.
hour we'll
Yeah.
find it.
So I'm just adding just a touch of colour there, and then for my, I'm going to have to put, where are they? I won't be able to see otherwise. So with this font, I could leave it as it is, or I can just add in a little bit of colour at the bottom. Now, obviously, you're going to take more time than I am, but I'm just trying to, with it being a twofer, you will see what I do with the other part. But, I mean, this as a card, this works great just as it is. You don't really have to do much more to it, but we are going to put that little background that we made. I think it's out of holly. Okay. In fact, there's one here. I'm going to put it there and you can take it.
Oh, okay.
Take it out. There we go. So that's there, and then we're going to pop that on the top, and that just finishes, it kind of frames it. So if we...
Now we're using, is that the EVA?
This is the EVA, yeah, in the glue bottles. It's great because obviously it's so much precision. Yeah. Give myself that equal border around.
Nice.
And then that goes on top of our card there. And then for the other one, instead of just making it a half fold, we're going to make it into an easel card.
Lovely.
So that's one.
Yeah.
I'm going to pop that to one side, and we will bring in now, we've got this circle.
Right.
So let me just put the lid on my glue, because that's good housekeeping.
Nice.
Always wipe the end as well.
Just as we're continuing, can
Yeah.
I just let everyone know, Hazel,
Yeah.
we are down to single figures with the one-day special. I know, nobody here at the craft, we knew it was going to be busy, and the thing with Pink Frog, they can, they bring such big stock levels. So we genuinely, it's a good indication actually of how busy the first hour is and how busy we've been this hour. So we are into single figures, we are limited stock. This will, I'm saying now, this will not be lasting the hour. That's categorically, okay? It will not last the hour. If you want to get hold of the one-day special, if you want to get hold of it, guaranteed on immediate dispatch, please get it into your basket now. Excuse you there, Maddie. Maddie's obviously nervous about it selling out. So you've got... Maddie was just moving some of the set and it made a noise. That old chestnut, Maddie. So there we go, £32.65 is your price, saving £8. But if there's further saving, if you're a Freedom member, £11.26 you're saving. Now, I've got to mention our happy hour as well. So we brought it back this hour. We weren't actually meant to do that, but we thought we would. Why not? So we might be getting in trouble for this. So you're getting your rainbow cardstock. So this beautiful rainbow mirror cardstock, 2 kilograms worth. It's 300 GSM. I mean, imagine, I think even at full price, that's a blooming good deal, considering it's extremely good.
That's about equivalent to 100 sheets of cardstock. A4.
Think how much you'd pay for 100 sheets of specialty mirror cardstock. Now, I've got to stress, it's not acid and ligament free, okay? But my goodness, it's really good stuff.
Yeah, you'll find yourself dipping into that all the time.
I'd keep it out.
Cutting, just like matting and layering for your little sentiments, putting strips across your card. It's perfect.
That's a wodge. 2 kilograms. I've got to tell you, it's one I would have on my craft. I'd just leave it out on my craft desk, really, and just like you say, you just peel off occasionally. £9.99 your price, saving £10. Busy, and once that's gone, that is it. That's gone. Okay.
Okay, so second card. We're going to take, again, it's chocolate. We're going to do an easel card on this one. Now, I'm going to score at 7.5 and 15. And then I've cut myself.
You say you cut yourself?
No, not literally. Oh. There it is.
You get me worried because I was working with Lou. Lou pricked herself earlier.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she was absolutely fine.
Good. So this part here, it could be a Z fold, but we're having it this way as an easel.
Okay.
And then I've got myself a layer, so this is 15 centimetres.
Nice.
And I'm going to stick that on. And all I've done is matte and layered a piece of super smooth on there with a little bit of the...
EVA?
Who do you call that one? Ice spruce.
Oh, sorry, that's
around.
Spruce,
Sorry.
Hazel, I'm so sorry. I've got to interrupt and tell you something. It's sold out.
You are joking
I know.
me.
Because we were, Hazel and I were kidding before the show, saying, imagine if it sold out this hour. We really didn't think it would, but it has. So thank you to everyone who's bought it. Good news, we were able to get hold of the main man himself, Andrew, Mr. Pink Frog himself, and we brought it back on extended delivery. But you know, I was saying that if we did bring it back, it would be on extended delivery. It's 10 days, and that's only because, I mean, the amount that we, wish I could tell you how much we sold with the one-day special. So obviously Pink Frog have to make that, and then they have to make the extended. So 10 days, fair enough though. It's going to be dispatched on the 23rd. So the one-day special has officially sold out. It is back on extended delivery. Don't miss out. If you didn't get it on immediate dispatch, it is worth the wait.
I was panicking then. I thought, I do want to finish.
Yeah, bless you.
I thought I wouldn't be able to if we sold out. Okay, so we've got our easel card made. I've stuck that down. I'll put that to one side. So now we've got this piece. So this layer is 14 centimetres square, and I'm going to have the circle in the middle, and I'm still going to put my pine branch on there. So shall I? You see, look, I'm pausing. Let's put it in the platform.
Okay.
take my Christmas wishes off.
Okay.
So, position where you would like. Now this one, I'm not going to have a sentiment in this top bit because I've got the Christmas going through, but I'm just going to make sure that the branch is going off a little bit there. So we'll use the same ink to ink up, which it might be pine cone, it might be fallen leaves because I've muddled them up.
Right.
That's gorgeous. Okay, and then we're going to do the same little technique. I'm going to add in some green, even though I'm on the top of the stamped. And there's a little bit of pine coming out there.
A lovely community of fans for Pink Frog on social media, and it's well worth following Pink Frog on social media, sharing inspirations. I know the design team are all in the group as well.
Absolutely, yeah. And then after the shows, what we do is we put a little album on there with all the samples.
Oh, that's nice.
So that people can refer back to for inspiration.
Yeah. So if we do want to follow Pink Frog on social media, how do we do it?
Pink Frog Inspirations.
That's on the Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just adding a little bit of brown in there, and then I'm just going to go in, and you can just see that starting to move around a little bit now. I just want it subtle. We're going to take that off. And then I think what I'm going to do is get one of these other branches. Just going to put a little bit more down the bottom. Just maybe there. With a bit more.
Is it a conscious decision when you're crafting to kind of balance out your composition?
If I said I just wing it. I do.
As long as you're looking at it and it feels right to you.
Yeah. I do like to have everything planned though, so I haven't got, my brain doesn't have to think too much, if that makes sense. I do, yeah, I take a lot of time prepping and getting everything ready. So again, we're going to follow that theme. Just a bit around the outside. Probably go out and find it on my nose and everywhere.
Like a true crafter.
Yeah. So once it's settled in a little bit, you can just dob it off, just so that it doesn't, there's nothing worse than going like that and it not being dry.
Give it a bit of a daubing.
Yeah, daubing. Right, so this piece is going to go on here, and I am going to raise it with our foam pads.
These are good.
They're amazing.
And they're very easy to peel. The amount of times I've done shows where guests have struggled to get the foam pads off, and look how quick and easy those are.
It means you can put double the amount on and not have to worry.
Well, I think you could set a new record.
Do you know what though? In all fairness, I am quite a speedy crafter.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the bottom, if we go on to our second set, we've got some gorgeous verses. So there's one here that says, "Have yourself a merry little Christmas," or you could have, "Wishing you a wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year." So maybe we'll have that. Oh no, that'll give me more to colour in. You know the bit where I said
like a crafter who's having to batch make.
Yeah. So we're going to stamp that in the same colour ink. I'm not using my platform on this one because I'm just going to pop it on. Okay. So again, just centralise, just going by eye. Right. See, now that'll teach me. I'm going to be honest, it's beautiful, but it's not right.
Why isn't it right?
Because I haven't done it properly. It's just a little bit light there and I want it darker.
Oh, Hazel, you're a perfectionist.
I told you, didn't I?
I would never have noticed that. Okay, so we're doing
it in our stamping platform because that's what we should have done in the first place.
That's okay.
So drop it down. I have got a dirty stamp.
Okay.
So that's why I'm going to be careful. Drop it down. See, look, it's already there.
Yeah.
Do it properly. Oh, that's nice and crisp now.
Does that make you feel better?
It does make me feel better.
I can see why so many fans were saying, please can we have these with the same font for Christmas. It's a really nice font.
So I'm just going to use the back to take off the first generation so that I can maybe just put a little bit of that in the background. And I'm going to do the same again.
Yeah, nice.
Maybe, actually I'll just do another one there. Yeah, just subtle. Realistically, we do need some more little splats so that it all goes in. And we're doing all right on time.
Yeah, we're doing well.
Well, it's a twofer, so we're getting, oh, that's lots of splats.
For about 20 minutes.
That's cool.
That's a good splat.
Yes. Okay, again, just let it settle a little bit and then you can just take it
Dab it.
off so that I don't get it everywhere. So this piece is going to go on here and we're just going to use the EVA, and then I think I've already put the foam pads on.
Nice. Do you know what I love about working with you, Hazel? You have fun when you craft.
I do.
You enjoy it.
I really enjoy it. I love sharing, inspiring and getting messy.
We all love getting a bit messy.
So this bit is going to have a little border around it, sort of like the bottom, I'm okay, I'm just checking up there, bottom 3 edges, so that when this comes down it's going to catch behind.
That's nice inspiration, yeah.
And then this one.
This is a really nice card to make, but it's very achievable.
It is achievable. And I mean, I don't know how long I've been doing them, but I have made 2. Now, there's one thing that is niggling me.
Go on.
Niggling me. The berries, I didn't put any red berries on here, and I did want it to match, and I might just...
Well, you can
do you know what? I'm going to put it on this one.
You've got time.
I've got time.
You got time.
Let's just put that on
Sneak
there.
a few red berries in.
I'm going to have that coming from there. Yeah. Just going to do the one.
Oh, that's nice.
And then in my brain, it just works then, okay? So let's get that one on there.
See, now I want to see one dangling from the other side.
Stop. You see, I do want to put another one on there. And that is the other one.
Yeah.
And I haven't sprayed them yet, but I realistically, you could be spraying any of your collaboration on there to just to give it that little bit of mist.
Lovely.
I'm just going to spray it from the air.
Give it a spray.
There we go. Some nice bits of copper on there, but that's it. A twofer.
Think how, and that's with me speaking to Hazel, pulling away, giving you updates, and we're able to make 2 beautiful cards. I love both of those cards. So these could be your Christmas cards this year. Who knows? Thank you to Hazel, and thank you to everyone at home who's tuning in this hour. We've had a really busy hour, and we appreciate you could be watching anything right now. So thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with us. One Day Special there is worth joining us whenever you see Pink Frog, because you know you're going to get an absolutely cracking bundle. One Day Special, I want to just give an indication for anyone who tuned in or just tuned in, it's sold out in record-breaking time, really. I mean, Pink Frog, one day, the thing with Pink Frog, as a company, they bring a lot of stock, and that's why we are genuinely taken by surprise, the fact that we have sold out. I think we sold out in like an hour and 20. So we have got it back on extended delivery. It's going to be dispatched on the 23rd. 10-day wait, worth the wait. So this is a one-day special. You're getting the 2 sets of stamps. You're also getting the super smooth, and you're getting the true color in there as well. So your blue, your brown, your green, your red, and your black. Something else I want to draw your attention to as well is this is your happy hour. It's this beautiful rainbow mirror. Now, I've just got to point something out. So on the previous show, because we did have it as a happy hour for our launch hour from 6 till 7. Now, I've got to apologise live on air because our details, so we work off of details that we have on a sheet. Now, it said it was acid and lignin free. It's not. Okay, so I've got to stress it's not, so I apologise for that. But still, come on. You are getting 2 kilograms of this beautiful rainbow mirror card. 300 GSM, the amount they get, I mean, the wattage that you're getting here, so this will be delivered to you. And if you're a Freedom member, look at that price. Look at the delivery you're saving, £4.95. I think even £4.95 to post 2 kilograms is a good price. It's a good happy hour. It genuinely is a good happy hour. Hazel was saying it's the equivalent of like roughly about approximately 100 sheets of A4. So let's just think about it that way. 100 sheets of A4, if we were offering that for $9.99, I mean 100 sheets of A4, you wouldn't be getting that. Rainbow mirror for 300 GSM, you would not be getting that for $19.99, let alone $9.99. 272446, your item number. Once that's gone, it's gone. Right, we're going to talk about our 20 by 40 now. So 20 by 40 cardstock, we're back onto our true colours. The only one missing here is the black. So we've got the brown, you've got the green, the blue, and the red. It's a very useful size, the 20 by 40, though, Hazel.
I absolutely love that. Sorry.
What are you going to show me?
Well, this was made out of a 20 by 40, and I was just looking, I was just double checking, but yeah, this is going to be a demo probably coming up either 8 or 12 tomorrow.
Okay.
Or even 4, but I absolutely loved making this one.
Yeah.
It's just both sets together.
Well, it shows how well it works, and you've got some beautiful colourways too. And it's true colour. It's just such a joy to work with. It's got that colour to the core. So if you want to pop this into your basket, $14.99 is your price. 493-571 your item number. Does that come with
Yes,
instructions as well?
That's the ones that you were holding up the first time.
Okay, so
That's
I'll read this to you. So with this option, you're going to get instructions how to make your square card, so your 20 by 20 square card. You can also get instructions to make your gatefold. You can have scoring instructions for your Z fold, your easel, your pocket fold, and your tent card, your handbag card, your pop-out card, your inverted stepper, your twisted easel, and your pizza boxes. So all those instructions, then the measurements and scoring instructions will be included with your order, so you'll get a sheet there. Very handy, and good idea to laminate them.
Laminate them, put them in a little binder, and they're always there to refer to.
Like that. Okay, we're going to move on. We've got more. We're going to talk about stamps. So the snow globe has a special place in my heart because I did a show with you. I was blown away with your inspiration. It was you put the penguins inside the snow globe.
Yeah.
There's also, can I just draw your attention, because it's one that you wouldn't necessarily realise until you use it. That here, just by the Christmas tree, that is actually, it creates grounding for your penguins or for any of your animals. So it creates a little snow mounds for your animals to stand on. But it's such a useful little one. Oh, there we go. That's
Do you know what though? The robin works really well
within the snow globe.
Let's go that way.
Yeah.
So the robin in there, or on this one, we've used the pine cones around. But the idea is that they all mix and match together. So you can, whether you're using the robin with the ticket, whether you're using it with the snow globe, they all just mix and match.
Okay, I'm going to have to tell you, there is a warning here. If you do not want to buy this set, and if you haven't already got it, if you don't want it, please look away now. Because it's got some great samples from the team. This one's from Heather. Love that.
Background stunning as well,
beautiful,
isn't it? Yeah.
Beautiful. But then we can go from there to here from Tracy. Now, how clever is that with Tracy putting the actual deers and stag on the outside and having that tree on the inside?
It looks spherical. If you open that, that's actually an easel card, if I remember rightly.
Let's have a little look. You've got a good memory, Hazel.
Yeah.
There you go, come on. Oh, there you go. What a card.
The detail that she's got in there is just outstanding.
And it's a lovely set. I'll just show you one more, back onto the penguins. But I love those penguins where they're nestled in. So there's so much more included in that set. 22 stamps in total. Put whatever you like inside your snow globe. $14.95 your price, 636-394. Now we have our Ticket Express. As the name suggests, this is a nice set. And there's some lovely little touches within that stamp set too. So it's got a bit of magic about it. So you can see Ticket Express. I'll just hold up one of the examples. A nice little easel from that. $14.95 your price, 17 stamps in total if you want to go for your Ticket Express, 143407. Then we have here, now this is your final option. This is your rose. Beautiful, lovely background stamp coming through, and then really celebrating the rose. $14.95 your price for your rose. And you're getting 13 stamps in total there, 706215. Okay, we're going to move on to some speciality card for you now. This is a low shed cardstock, beautiful colorways too, perfect for winter. I'm not going to say just for Christmas, but for winter. This is your white and baby blue. You're getting 10 sheets of each, but you know what? Also for celebrations. So for little ones in your family, and I don't like to fall into the trap of saying just great for little boys, but little boys or little girls, you know, it's just baby colours with that baby blue, but that encapsulated glitter in there. And it is a low shed, so if I just show you, nothing's actually low shed, nothing came off my hands, but we're classing it as a low shed. 134868, your item number. I'll just show you one example using the colourways. That's really nice. Who made this one? Did you do this one, Hazel?
Did. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm down the floor. I did make that one, yeah.
No.
It works so well, doesn't it?
Oh, and using that mirror that we have from the happy hour as well. Good. Okay, there we go. For $11.99 your price if you want to get hold of that. 134868. Now we've got the red and white for you. Beautiful festive colours. That is nice. Love this. Again, you're going to get 10 of each. Look at that though. Ooh, this is special stuff.
I'm trying to remember if this is the first time we've had it on air for a while.
I certainly
Because
haven't.
we sold out, and
yeah.
every time we came, it wasn't in
stock.
time. So the white and the red always sells really well together, as well as the baby blue and the white too. They are
Nice colour
stunning.
combinations.
They die cut really well as well.
Yeah. Now it will do dispatched from what was it? The 20th of August. There we go. No, it's not. That was from last time we had it on. $11.99 your price. It is immediate dispatch. Apologies for that. 305-382. Okay, now let's take a look at this. This is a real celebration of the specialty cardstock, Hazel.
It just shows how well they work together.
Yeah. Talk us through. What are we getting here?
So you've got your low shed glitter.
Yeah.
And then you've got satin, satin
That's your
gloss,
satin.
and mirri. And you get 5 sheets of mirri and glitter, low shed glitter, and then 3 of each on the gloss and the satin gloss.
Spot on.
If I remember correctly.
5 points to Gryffindor.
Thank you very
much.
much.
$12.99 is your price there. 639-989 your item number. Then we have same combination but in the gold. I mean, come on, look at that. As a specialty card is absolutely incredible. So that's your satin.
That's your satin.
Then we've got
Satin gloss.
That's your is that satin gloss?
Satin gloss,
sorry,
yeah.
Thank you. Then we have our mirror. Oh, there's a lot of satin gloss.
It's because you get 3 of them.
There you go. Then you've got your mirror, mirror, and then you've also got your.
So the difference here, that's non-shed glitter.
Yeah, so as
it's
opposed to low
not quite
shed.
got the exact, like the same sparkle as what the low shed has.
Yeah.
But no glitter will come off with that one.
Brilliant. There we go. $13.99 is your price. 619-681. I'm conscious of time, so Hazel, you've got just under 10 minutes.
Okay, so now I need to make a decision.
Go
Do
on.
I do a card or do I show you the technique?
Card. You got time for the card.
Okay, we'll go for the card. Perfect. Right then, so I'm going to do, it's chocolate again, but that's just the way that I pulled it out because I'm rubbish at making decisions.
Okay.
My Paul will tell you that. So this time we're going to do a Z fold. It's exactly the same score lines as we did for the easel.
Yeah.
So 7.5 and 15. And I'm going to use some of that speciality card as
Lovely.
well. So let's just fold that over, fold it one way and then fold it back. So I have chosen the satin gloss and I'm just going to layer that down there. So this is 14 centimetres square. Just gives us that slightly wider border.
Yeah.
And then this piece will go on the top when I've played with that.
Okay.
And then we've got this one here. So we'll attach to the front. So that's, just make sure that that all lines up.
Yeah.
And I've got a piece there. Now what I did do, this is the card. Oh, I'll show you that. This is what we're aiming to make.
Oh, I like that.
So we've got a nice bit of copper and gold shimmering through. So we'll start off. I have gone ahead and done 2 tags just to save a little bit of time.
Fair enough.
But we're going to use the poinsettia and we'll need a bit of static bag on there. And we'll just ink that one up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a portion. I'm going to do it so that it doesn't go on the top or the bottom.
Okay.
So just there. And then what I'll try and do, in fact I will do, I'll do the season's greetings now. And then we can do it all together.
Okay.
So because this is a joined, I'm going to ink it up and then mask off the bottom bit with my tape.
Okay. Just noticed, Hazel, you've got some fancy nails there.
Thanks. They will need doing again very soon. I did have them done for my niece's wedding.
Oh, when was the wedding?
26th of August.
Oh, wow.
So they've lasted all right.
They've done all right.
They have done well.
Did she have to postpone the wedding?
Yes, that was her third attempt.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice day?
It was beautiful and the weather was amazing, so it was worth the wait. So I'm now covering up seasons and we're going to have greetings in the bottom. It's a little bit harder to line up because obviously you've got your big G.
Yeah.
I don't know why that made me laugh. Right.
Very street.
Yeah. So a little bit of cards to catch. I'm going to do this in gold. Is that the one? Metallic gold.
Nice.
Oh, can't pick it up. That's beautiful. And then we'll pop, oh, just missed that a little bit. That's gone.
Lovely.
And so we'll heat that up.
Okay.
Make sure your gun's nice and hot first.
Yeah, good advice. One of the joys of crafting, and especially with a gold, to see it turn.
Yeah. Is that in the right position?
Yeah.
I'm not even going to try and talk while I'm doing it.
Oh, that's all right.
I won't have to shout then. There we go.
Nice.
And then just make sure it's dry. Just give that a little buff. And that'll just take off all the powder. And then while they're both there, you can choose. I'm just putting the end there. I'm going to use gold. I'm not going to use copper. I'm going to try.
Forcing yourself onto
because I love them all, and that I know it's my favourite.
You always reach for the copper.
I do. Now I've got a little bow done there. What colour did I do my bow? It's got a bit of copper in.
Okay.
That's fine. I'm going to mist over first.
Nice misting.
Yeah, and then I'm going to do some copper onto my mat. And I might actually put a bit of gold as well.
I thought you were going to go for the coal.
I'm doing all of them.
Okay.
I've just decided.
Okay, I'm not going to use the copper. I'm not going to use copper.
I put gold in the background.
Oh, fair enough.
It's like mix and match we're using. Okay. So then, just by using my water brush, you can paint with this, and then when it's dry, when it's wet, you think, oh, it's not doing anything. But once it dries, it looks
the
amazing.
metallic comes through.
Yeah. So just again. It's one of those that's quite forgiving. You don't have to be precise. You can just dob in and get a nice effect.
It's a good dobbing card.
Yeah.
Now, with this, I would imagine that the emboss is acting as a resist as well, so it makes that a little bit easier.
It will. So we've got those bits done for what I want, and I've gone ahead and done one of the little bows that I can pop up there, and I've got my little bit on there ready. So I'm going to put them to one side to dry.
3.5 minutes.
How many?
3.5.
Oh. See, I said the technique or the card.
Sorry. I'm taking full blame here.
Okay, let's see, that's not the right bit of card now.
I feel bad because, you know, the team went technique as well.
Did they?
Yeah.
And I listened to you?
I know. It's a rookie mistake, Hazel. Rookie mistake.
It ain't going to happen again. So, onto the poinsettia. I'm just going to do a little bit over there. And bit there.
Nice.
And then on this one, I'm just going to do... Did I just do the... Oh, I did 2 bits. We'll go the corner. Give it a nice press in the middle because there's a lot of detail in there.
Yeah.
And then we'll do a bit on that corner.
Okay.
Okay, what we can also do is add in some of our...
oh, that's from the rose.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do that in a slightly different brown. This is walnut stain, but it's just a distress ink. Okay. I don't know which way up it is, but I'm just going to go for it.
Just a little bit.
and just adding it in the background. I don't really mind where it goes. So then I'm actually going to stick this on so I can how many minutes?
2. I've got full confidence in you, Hazel.
Right.
You might even be able to squeeze that technique in at the end.
Oh my goodness, now you're pushing it. So that goes on there. This one's going to go on this side, and then we'll add the tags. What I would normally do is I want to paint those poinsettias the same way. So put some of that on the mat and paint it, and that would get those. And then I've got one more thing that I needed to show you.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, because you know I said about not being able to make decisions, look how it changes if you put a coloured one in.
Oh, I like that.
So this is almost a twofer, but a teasing one.
You've got options.
Yeah.
Teasy twofer.
A teasy twofer. So all I'm going to do now is just attach those together. So I'll just pop a little bit. I bet it's only a minute now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. You're very good with your times.
And sizes. That sounds wrong.
You're good with...
I used to work... No, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to tell you. I used to work with shoes.
Oh, okay.
So I could normally...
What size do you reckon I am?
11.
I am 11. Hazel.
I know.
That's very good.
Honest, it's real.
That's a gift.
It is real. So, some pads down the side.
I'm so impressed with that. Literally, Hazel just glanced down, 11.
I didn't even have to... Well, do you know what? I could have been put off because they're pointed, you know.
Yeah, I'm very impressed by that. We're gonna have to test you throughout the day.
Right. That goes on there. And then I would attach my little bow that's all ready onto the top.
And we're done.
Ta-da!
Hazel. Beautiful. See, never in doubt. Right choice.
Okay.
Well done, Hazel. Thank you so much. Lovely hour.
And thank you to everyone for buying the Monday special.
Hazel will be back tomorrow at 8 in the morning.